The Masters returns to Augusta National Golf Club this week, and all eyes are on defending champ Rory McIlroy. He has the chance to become the first player to win back-to-back Masters titles since Tiger Woods back in 2002. The question is, can he actually do it? In a new book titled Rory, author Alan Shipnuck explores McIlroy's successes alongside many devastating losses throughout his career. And Alan joins us now. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So you've written some pretty explosive books. We were just talking about it during the commercial break, including one about Phil Mickelson. Why did you decide to write one about Rory McIlroy?
He's by far the most compelling golfer of sort of this post-Tiger era. He's intensely human for a superstar athlete. Like, he lets you into his heart. He's very well spoken. He's very honest. Sometimes he says things he regrets and he walks them back, but that's kind of part of the fun. And you know, he's thrilling to watch on the golf course, and he's not afraid to wade into larger issues away from the golf course. He's had a big life. He's chewed a lot of scenery, and he just was a great subject for a book.
So Alan, I come from a big golf family. My dad, my brother are big golfers, and so they're going to be excited to read this book. But I can't wait to read the foreword.
Yes.
Because you were calling it spicy. I guess Rory didn't want you to write this in the beginning. So how did that conversation go? And then what made you kind of go through with it anyway?
Yeah, so I approached Rory for interviews for the book. He declined, which is his prerogative, but at the U.S. Open last year at Oakmont Country Club, we had a little confrontation on the driving range. Well, I should say, he was throwing F-bombs at me. I was just standing there minding
Okay, that's not a little confrontation.
Yeah, I was just minding my own business. But for Rory, it's a matter of control. He has dominion over his public image, anything that goes out from his sponsors on his social media.
Sure.
But he knew he wouldn't have control over this project, and that's unsettling for a person in his position. But I actually gave Rory a copy of the book at Pebble Beach 6 weeks ago, and he started to read it. He told me he liked it. It made him laugh. So I'm in a good place with Rory, but ultimately, he's not the audience I care about. It's the golf fans. Like, that's who I'm writing the book for. And my job is just to give it to them straight and lay out this whole life that Rory's had, which has been mostly admirable. There's been a little messiness in his love life, his business life. It's all in the book.
We kind of love that, though, right?
Yeah,
we love a comeback.
Exactly. That's the whole essence of why Rory's so popular, is that he's not an automaton. He's not a machine. Like, he's had his failures. He has his flaws, but he's learned from them. He's kept going. He's conducted himself with a lot of grace in the public spotlight.
So what are we going to learn about him? Because he's had a very public life. What can we expect to learn about him in your book?
There's no sort of bombshells like in the Mickelson biography that I wrote, because Rory does not have those kind of skeletons, but it's just really about...
He'll be happy to hear that you say that.
Yeah, you're welcome, Rory. But no, it's really about adding context and telling people things they don't know in so many little ways.
Right.
And tracing his journey. Like, I think folks know that Rory comes from this working class family, and that's part of this sort of warm glow around the Masters win, is that the whole family had sacrificed so much. But like, to get into the details of his upbringing in Northern Ireland, you know, this war-torn land and this very humble family that is his birth as champion and sort of the most patrician of sports. It's everyone loves a rags to riches story. His is an extreme version of it.
That's very cool. Can you repeat? This is Masters week. Can you repeat last year's win?
There's no way to replicate the emotion around it. You know, he'd been on this decade-long quest to win, well, actually a lifelong quest, but to win the Masters, to complete his destiny as with the Grand Slam. But I think he's more dangerous now, because he's been freed up, and he had this King Kong-sized monkey on his back, and now he can just go play golf and sort of access his genius and have some fun out there. So I would not be surprised if he wins by 8 shots. But
wow.
But also, he's unpredictable. He could also miss the cut because he's just kind of flat emotionally. That's what's fun about him. You really never know.
Very cool. Very exciting.
Can't wait to read it, Alan. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Alan. Appreciate it.